Accenture manages technology systems for governments, banks, healthcare networks, and some of the largest companies on Earth. When a breach hits a company like that, the question is never just what the attacker took from Accenture. The question is what the attacker now has access to through Accenture. Accenture is one of the largest professional services firms in the world. More than 700,000 employees. Clients across 120 countries. It provides consulting, cloud architecture, managed security services, and technology implementation to clients including government agencies and Fortune 500 companies. When Accenture builds something for a client, they often hold the keys, the source code, the deployment credentials, the infrastructure access tokens. On July 7, 2026, a threat actor known as 888 posted a listing on a cybercrime forum offering 35 gigabytes of Accenture data for sale. "Today, I am selling the Accenture data breach," the post read. In July 2026, Accenture suffered a data breach, which resulted in just over 35 gigabytes of source codes getting stolen from the company. The listing included a screenshot showing the attacker cloning an Azure DevOps repository hosted under an Accenture.com domain. The repository name was visible in the screenshot. The data being sold, according to the threat actor, includes source code, RSA keys, SSH keys, Azure PAT tokens, Azure Storage access keys, and configuration files. Accenture confirmed the breach to Bleeping Computer. "We are aware of this isolated matter, and we have remediated its source. There is no impact to Accenture operations and service delivery." The company did not say how the attacker got in. It did not say whether any customer data was included. It did not clarify whether the keys and tokens being sold were active or rotated. Let us go through what each of those items actually is and why it matters. Source code is the blueprint of a software system. If an attacker has source code for an application Accenture built for a client, they can study it for vulnerabilities before anyone else knows those vulnerabilities exist. RSA keys are cryptographic keys used to secure communications and authenticate systems. An RSA private key, if active, can be used to impersonate a server or decrypt traffic that was meant to be private. SSH keys are used to authenticate into servers and remote systems without a password. An active SSH private key is essentially a permanent login credential. No password required. Azure PAT tokens, or personal access tokens, are credentials used to authenticate to Microsoft Azure services and Azure DevOps pipelines. They are commonly used in automated systems and CI/CD pipelines. A valid Azure PAT can let someone read repositories, trigger builds, push code, or access cloud resources, depending on the permissions assigned to it. Azure Storage access keys grant direct access to cloud storage buckets. Files, backups, application data, anything stored there becomes readable or downloadable. Configuration files often contain connection strings, database credentials, API keys, and environment variables. They are among the most sensitive files in any deployment. None of those items are abstract. They are operational. If any of them are active and relate to client environments, the downstream exposure is significantly larger than Accenture's internal systems alone. This is not Accenture's first breach. In August 2021, the LockBit ransomware gang encrypted Accenture systems and claimed to have stolen 6 terabytes of data during a negotiation in which they demanded $50 million. In 2024, the same threat actor now selling this dataset, 888, previously attempted to sell Accenture employee data following a third-party breach. Now, in 2026, a third incident, confirmed by the company itself. 3 separate security incidents over 5 years at a company whose core business includes selling security services to other organizations. That pattern is worth noting. Threat actor 888 is not new to this. The same account has previously claimed breaches of other major organizations and posted data samples to support their claims. Whether the full 35 gigabytes dataset contains what is advertised and whether those credentials are active or already rotated remains unverified. Accenture has not addressed those specifics publicly. What should organizations that work with Accenture or any large managed service provider do with this information? First, if you have active integrations with Accenture managed environments, now is the time to audit your access logs for unusual activity involving those systems. Second, if Accenture holds or has ever held credentials, tokens, or keys that touch your infrastructure, rotate them. Do not wait for Accenture to tell you whether they were in scope. Treat the breach as potentially affecting anything in their custody until you have confirmed otherwise. Third, review any Azure PAT tokens or service principal credentials linked to Accenture DevOps pipelines. Revoke and reissue them. The broader lesson here is not specific to Accenture. Anytime a managed services provider, a contractor, or a technology partner is breached, the blast radius extends to every client whose data or credentials passed through their systems. Supply chain trust works in both directions. If you are a developer or a business owner, hit subscribe. We are tracking how these threats evolve and what they mean for your digital safety. A forum listing went up. Accenture confirmed a breach. And somewhere in that 35 gigabytes are the keys to systems that are not Accenture's. Cyflix. Digital mysteries. Real stories. Sci-Flix, Digital Mysteries, Real Stories.